has the defense to adjust to that, right? Not send as much and still get decent pressure while dropping back and taking away some of those easy passes. Then on Buffalo's side, I think Buffalo is going to try to do what they did last time early, run James Cook down their throat until they adjust and then open up Josh Allen's arm. So it's definitely going to be a chess match between two really good coaches. I know people hate on McDermott, but he is a good coach. He just makes dumbass mistakes at the end of the games.
When you say dumbass mistake, I think what he makes, the mistakes he makes is situational.
Yeah, he doesn't play good situational football. So McDermott is a good coach. So it's going to be a chess match between those two all day. It's just going to be interesting to see who adjusts better offensively, but I think the adjustments are going to come more defensively than offensively.
I want to give Cody a little pushback on. I don't see Bo Nix throwing between 35 and 55 times because
I don't either.
Because if he's throwing that much, that means we are playing from behind.
Yeah,
right. That means we are from behind. No coach wants their quarterback to have no 50 fucking attempts. Like 50 attempts means that we are chasing something, right?
Yeah,
that means I'm chasing.
So or their run game's terrible.
Right, and I think that Sean Payton understands that Bo Nix is not at that level of quarterback yet to where as though he should be throwing 50 fucking
He's very
times.
much a game manager.
Agreed.
You know what I mean?
Because
I don't think he's gonna. If he gets in that situation where Bo got to throw 50 times, if they got to throw 50 times, I do not see it.
I definitely
understand. There's only a couple of quarterbacks throughout the history of the NFL, not just in this era, throughout the history of the NFL that have thrown that many attempts and have won a game.
Well, okay, so I definitely overestimated the number, but
hold on, guys. I gotta address Justina. Justina brought up a good point. I was gonna talk about that, Justina, too. She said Denver has 68 sacks. Here's why I believe, right, Justina, you're not gonna be able to beat them with sacks. This is why I believe this, because they're gonna run on you. Their whole game plan is to run. I'm telling you, and against Jacksonville, the game plan was to throw. Against Denver, their game plan is going to be to run. You know why? Because you got to do something about that freaking front four. They are built to rush.
I mean, you have all those guys on the front four that are. You're right. They're just built to get after the passer. Another thing, though, that I think with Bo Nix is, I do think they're going to try to get Bo Nix a lot more active in the short passing game. Right, dumping the ball off to guys like Sutton. Harvey is very good out of the backfield. We've seen that all year when he's been able to do that. He's great at receiving the ball out of the backfield. I think, actually, if you're asking me a offensive player that I think, and I know I said this about Pittsburgh and we did it and didn't work, I think this game could very well go through R.J. Harvey passing the ball to him, letting him out in space and making big plays. We've seen that happen before. He was the big reason as to why they beat Cincinnati, I think, earlier in the year. He had a big game there. There's another game that he was a big reason they won, but I forget off the top of my head. But he's been a very good receiving back for them and coming into his own as a player. I just think getting the ball out of Bo Nix's hands when they do throw the ball, getting it out efficiently, getting it into space, letting him make the easy passes. Don't force him to make anything big down the field and have to fit it into tight windows. I think is going to be a big key for them.
I want to let Bag go because Bag was trying to ask something. Go ahead, Bag. Bag, you there?
Yeah. I was basically about to say the same thing, Cody, because if they let Denver pin their ears back because they are a high-volume sack team, you're falling right into their trap.
Exactly.
The biggest X factor is James Cook.
Yeah.
Right. You got to get him going early because, like I said, if they're able to neutralize that run game early in the game, and you just let them pin their ears back, and all they get to do is attack Josh Allen, it ain't gonna fare very well for him because, as great as an athlete as he is, I've seen him get chased around in that backfield and get lit up trying to make a play downfield.
I'm going to say this to you, Bag. You're 100% right. This is what I want to know that I want you guys to think about right here for a second. Now, we talking about all the things that are obvious.
Right.
Buffalo, Denver was obvious with Buffalo, was obvious with Denver, but Sean Payton had 2 weeks to think about this. He had 2 weeks to think about this. Now, I think Sean Payton is gonna attack this thing two ways. Vance Joseph he only has what he has. He knows I have a problem controlling my gaps. I have when it comes to running the ball, my linebackers do not fill the gaps like they're supposed to. My safety sometimes come down and do not fill the gap like he's supposed to. Can't change that in 2 weeks. That's just something that is. So, what is Sean Payton gonna do offensively against Buffalo McDermott's defense to offset that? In other words, and you guys who are coaches like Coach Carmen and stuff like that, y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. If I'm a person and I'm looking at my team, I gotta be realistic. I gotta be realistic and say, okay, they're gonna run through this A gap just like they did us last year. You know what? We still can't freaking stop it. So, what are we gonna offset that on offense? Because we can't let Bo Nix throw the ball 50 times. So, and Denver has struggled to have a running game. Do you think Sean Payton just bears down and say, run the ball or short, like Cody was saying, short passes to keep Buffalo defense on the field, to keep Josh Allen off the field? You think y'all think they got a chance of being a game plan?
It could be. Because that's how you beat defenses. If you get them in the field, you get them tired.
I mean, Swag, that's what the Bills were trying to do versus the Chiefs. They were trying to keep Mahomes as far away from the field as possible. It could be a game plan.
No, it has to be the game plan.
Yeah, time possession is the key. Time possession is the key.
Yeah, Denver, it has to be that, because if they don't, Josh Allen everybody know on this panel, Josh Allen will carve you the freak up. If you keep him on the field more than he should be, he go carve you up. And don't put him in the last minute neither, because he go carve you up then too. So, the best defense for Denver is make sure that he not on the field that long.
Right. Even if it's 10 minutes more, if Josh Allen gets 10 minutes on offense, you're screwed.
It's a wrap.
I think that Sean Payton is going to fight fire with fire. And I say that to say this. I think he's going to have Bo Nix use his legs, just like Josh Allen uses his legs. He's going to tell him, he's going to give him, yo, dog, you got that. Listen, you got a hot read, you got a check down. They ain't there. Take the fuck off. Take them 3 yards. Slide. Go on to the next play. You know what I'm saying?
But Coach Carmen, that also means. As if I'm Denver's offense, I can't get into a 3rd and long situation.
No,
I can't get into a 3rd and long situation.
That's why. But see, here's the thing, and I think they're going to avoid the 3rd and long situations by taking the 2-3 yard chip plays that they get each time by doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, nobody's open. Run to the sideline, avoid taking a hit. Run towards the sideline. You're rolling out. Run to the sideline. You see you got 3 clean yards. Take them 3 clean yards, run out of bounds, get in the huddle. You know what I'm saying? Next play. You know what I'm saying? Next play.
But the same can be said for Buffalo about 3rd and long.
Hold that thought, Cody. Y'all, I'm going to come right back to you. But y'all know how I am about identifying people who really know what they're talking about, or they'll bringing up good points. Man, y'all should check out Justina. Justina in the audience killing it. She killing it over. I mean, like she's watching this. I mean, now watch. You notice that she said they held the ball 39 minutes against the Chiefs. Denver actually is, I think, ranked 5th in time of possession, being able to hold the ball. All these teams are in the playoffs, with the exception, I think.
Yeah, they're able to sustain long
Why
drives.
is she not up here, though? She's the only Broncos. Should I drop for her? Because, we need a Broncos fan in this conversation. We're talking about – nobody's a Broncos fan up here. Let's bring her up.
She should.
King, we're Patriots fans, and we're cheering
we're
for Broncos.
We're critiquing her team, and she's fighting for her life in the comments. Let's bring her up.
But But that's how you beat. But overall, that's how you beat defenses. Your time of possession. If you can stay on the field long, just like how if Tom Brady, if he's on the field longer than your defense, there's a problem. There's a problem. Just like how Josh Allen's on the field, there's a problem.
Yep. And the reason why I said that has to be the game plan is short passes and be able to run the ball is because in the matchup last year in the playoffs, and they might be able to do it again, the same game plan because Bo Nix is a better quarterback than he was last year. But in the playoff game against Buffalo, Sean Payton and Bo Nix threw the ball past the sticks the most they ever did all season long, right? Down the field. And they weren't successful. They scored 7 points, and that was it.
That's true.
So if they want to try to run that plan, I don't know how successful they're going to be. I mean, like I said, Bo Nix is a better quarterback than he was last year, but then that gives Buffalo their advantage because their strong suit is pass defense, right?
Those short passes will be the key, man.
I didn't let Cody finish his statement. Go, Cody. Go ahead. You were trying to say something.
Well, I was going to say, y'all said that Denver can't get on 3rd and long. Neither can Buffalo.
Right.
I mean, Buffalo gets on a 3rd and long. We all know what Denver's going to do. They're going to send 4 or 5, and they're going to let that defensive line maul you. So, I mean, it's very similar to what y'all are saying what Denver's offense should do. Buffalo's offense should look to do that. Stay ahead of the sticks. Prevent yourself at all costs from being anything behind a 3rd, and I would honestly say
you don't want an obvious passing down.
Yeah, you don't want an obvious passing down where you have to throw for maybe 6 to 15 yards. If you have to do that, those routes do take a little time to develop, and unfortunately, with a route that takes time to develop, that gives the defenders more time to get to you. And if there's one thing that Broncos D-line can do, they can't stop the run for shit. But damn, can they get after the pass?
Right, but one thing that hinders them, Cody, that is in Buffalo's favor is the coverage of the middle of the field with the tight ends.
Agreed.
Denver cannot cover tight ends. That has been their Achilles heel is covering tight ends. So I don't know the status of Kincaid.
Kincaid, I just looked it up. He had a limited practice and as of now has no injury designation.
No, so now you have Kincaid. So it looks like Kincaid is going to be playing. You still have Dawson Knox, and you still I can't forget the other tight end over there. But the problem is on those 3rd and longs when they do bring everybody, is the linebacker that they put in the middle of the field, is he going to be able to cover that tight end? Because that has been one of their Achilles heels all season.
Singleton is that linebacker.
You know what
He's got to be the one,
is covering those tight ends. So they've had a big, because Southgate brings it up all the time. You know, he's a diehard Broncos fan. Southgate brings it up all the time. That's one of his biggest fears. His biggest fear is that middle of the field with the tight ends because
Josh Allen loves Dalton Kincaid.
Yeah, one, Josh Allen loves Kincaid, and two, that's where teams have been able to extend drives on 3rd and longs, on 3rd and obvious passing downs. They've been able to sustain drives in the middle of the field with their tight ends, which is the Denver defense's weak spot. So
Josh Allen has no problem. Josh Allen has no problem with picking up a 3rd and 8 and a 3rd and 9 with his legs. We see it every freaking week, and that's gonna hurt Denver's defense because now they're like, man, we can't. This because either he looks like he's going to run, or he just throws it over top of you. Or he'll just go ahead and get those yards.
Falele has helped that though as far as scrambling quarterback. Not Falele. What's my name? Mufunga. I'm saying I was talking
about you get that name mixed up.
Because I was just talking out to me and Ben having a conversation on Another Live, and I said,
he was right about Denver, man. They gotta throw some short passes, man, because the 2 games I saw with my guys against Buffalo, they had no answer for our 14 screen passes to Achane, man. They just the short passing game hurt them bad. So
I want to say this. What I want to start doing on the show, guys, so y'all know. Man, it be some people in the audience that be killing it. I'm telling you, your boy just brought up a point, and I was like, damn, that's a good point. He said McDermott has coverage schemes for the defense. Now, what McDermott did to Jacksonville quarterback Trevor Lawrence, he had him confused in the first half. Trevor Lawrence didn't know what the hell he was like, what am I looking at? Now, he did better in the second half because they went at halftime. They said, let me show you what he's doing. And they were able to figure it out for him. But it can confuse a young quarterback. So you got Bo Nix and McDermott was throwing all kinds of different schemes at Trevor Lawrence that I didn't even see Buffalo do before. I expect him to do the same with Bo Nix. So when I see your boy saying Bo might not be able to read the defense, now we don't know. I can't say this. I'm just gonna say this. Bo don't look like he can come up there and tell me what defense he is. I'm just gonna tell you right now. I mean, so if he do that. If he does do that, I take that back, Denver. I'm not saying it to be ugly. I'm just saying if he do that, he's gonna disguise it. He's gonna show you one thing at pre-snap, and then he's gonna change it right when you snap the ball. So that's a good point, yo boy. That is a very, very good point. And Bag, what you said, I think it was Bag. What you said, I know, was it King? So who's that said that Josh Allen gonna get them first downs with his legs?
It was King.
That was me. That was me.
So with that point that you made, let me tell y'all something. It is difficult for defense.
It is difficult.
To play against a dual threat quarterback because they got to stay gap disciplined.
You know what else? You know who nobody's talked about yet? I know I said it. I said it in a joke earlier in the comments, but Buffalo also has a lot of receivers that can exploit the middle of the field, especially a little bit deeper in the middle of the field. Right, that sweet spot. Right over the linebackers and in between the safeties, and one of them is Brandon Cooks. The dude has been in the league forever. He knows most coverages. He's gonna find soft spots in Denver's zone and just sit there. All Allen has to do is find him, and I think Brandon Cooks is going to be another big player on third down. If you're looking at it, Khalil Shakir, Josh Allen likes to go to him on third down. If Keon Coleman does play, he is a red zone threat. I know Keon has had a very, very weird start to his career.
Let's ask him to start coming to practice on time.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. But
stop falling asleep in film study.
Right. Like that's wild.
With Josh Allen, the world, put it like this, the world definitely revolves around Josh Allen, right? He's definitely the sun of this whole thing. But let's not act like there aren't 15 other planets.
Yeah, Brandon Cooks is a ton
of guys that he will use in this game to get decent chunk plays. You have the guys like Kincaid, like Coach said, he's going to be up in the middle of the field trying to draw those linebackers, and if they're not able to cover him well, Josh Allen's going to feed him. If they can't cover the run,
how many other planets, man? Damn.
Well, Brandon Cooks is good. We had him for Brady. We had him for a single season. And he had 1,000 rushing.
Yeah, I mean, Brandon Cooks
in his younger years.
He can really make big explosive plays despite his age. So,
but that's why I say the factors for both teams. One of them for the Bills and JB. I think you said it best in the comments. Not move. Is Keon Coleman. Keon Coleman gets into his rhythm, finally gets to what Joe Brady and Sean McDermott's trying to do with him.
I love cookies.
Great. And then that's great. That's one thing else. For Denver, it's not the offense. It's Riley.
Does anyone think Denver's winning this game? Does anybody think Denver's winning?
Okay, I was going to bring up the other aspect of, doesn't Sean Payton watch the film of them getting their ass handed to them? Like, is he going to take that personal? You know what I mean? Like, if I'm a coach and I got my ass handed to me 31-7, and I didn't have a chance to win that game, I'm rewatching that film every single day, even in the playoffs.
Right.
I mean, let me tell you something. Mr. Corey, to answer your question, this can go either way, man. That's why I want to talk about the coaches. Mr.
I agree, but it doesn't seem like too many people think Denver's winning this shit.
But the reason why they don't think Denver is winning the game is because of what Denver did last year against this same team. See, sometimes, and I'm not saying Denver, I'm not saying that this is the case at all. I'm just saying sometimes teams just have your damn number. There's nothing you can do about it. It's nothing. I mean, you can try everything you can. Ask Buffalo. Kansas City just got their number in the playoffs.
Fins up, baby. We crushed Buffalo.
Right. It's not. So I see games, and Coach Comer talked about this a while back. I see games where Buffalo was supposed to beat Kansas City. They just didn't. They didn't do it. It's for some strange reason. It's just they got their number in the playoffs. Sometimes you just have your number. And Buffalo may be one of the teams that have Denver number. That's why Southgate was saying, I don't want to play Buffalo.
Right.
I don't want to play them. I would rather play somebody else. I don't want to play Buffalo. I mean, because some people just have your number. It's not you can do anything that you want to do. You can say anything that you want to say. You can, and it just don't matter. They just got your number.
And to piggyback off of what Cody said, and this, I think it kind of brings it full circle, right? Because in order to hit that sweet spot, the intermediate, over the linebacker in between the safeties, you're going to have to establish a run game early. Because if you don't make Denver stack the box, to stop James Cook, to open that gap up a little bit wider, now they're just going to send 4, drop the linebackers, and we know they have the pass rush to make Josh Allen speed that clock up. And if you trying to play 15, 20 yards down the field, that means your offensive line has to hold up for those 3 seconds. Because we know the average time a quarterback gets rid of the ball in the NFL is 2.7, 2.5 seconds. If you don't make them stack the box and come up and play you honest, that intermediate in the field is not going to happen too well for Buffalo, in my opinion.
No,
I agree with that.
You bet not. You look at Buffalo. Look, I'm gonna tell you something, Buffalo. We're gonna flip the script on this. On what my boy Bag just said. We're gonna flip the script. If you can't run on Denver, your ass is in trouble. Like I'm telling you right now, you do not want to get that pass rush in a position where they can pass rush. You don't want that.
So why since we're on the topic of linebackers,
because I want to flip. Real quick, Cody. I have Denver winning.
Oh, I'm not mad at it. I think it's going to be a close game.
I do too. I got Denver winning as well.
I have Buffalo winning a close game right now.
I ain't telling y'all who I got winning the game.
What I was saying is, if, like I said earlier, if Denver's able to get the game going through Harvey Bag in the passing game, which I do think that they will try to do at some point, what that opens up then is now you have to have either a safety come down or you have to have a linebacker go out and try and cover RJ Harvey consistently. Well, then what that opens up is if you have a safety come down, you have the guys like Mims who can get behind the defense, or you have Sutton over the middle.
And Franklin.
And Troy Franklin. So it's definite, like we said, it's a chess match. It's who's going to be able to do what more effectively and what will that open up later in the game.
Yeah, this is why I said adjustments.
Exactly.
This is you know what? If you want to say, okay, this is what I would say. Sean Payton has an edge over Sean McDermott. Last year, Sean Payton didn't have the same team he had this year. I mean, so he has an edge, and he had a lot of time to watch film on what to do to beat McDermott. I mean, because he obviously see that he's going to have to face him a few times in his career, as long as McDermott is at Buffalo and Sean Payton's at Denver. So I gotta play devil's advocate here and say, Sean Payton, you gave him 2 weeks. And that's because really I got to win the last game of the season to get my bye. I won the last game of the season. Now I got 2 weeks. And the first week, I don't even have to deal with my players because they gone. They go and rest their bodies. They doing everything. I'm just film study. This is what I want to do. Film study. This is what I want to do. Y'all think they give him an edge? Now, McDermott, on the other hand, he had to deal with Jacksonville. And he had to get a whole game plan for Jacksonville. You can't start preparing for the next team because you don't even know who the next team is. So you prepare for Jacksonville. Then you come in. Now you got 1 week to prepare for somebody who actually has been preparing for you for 2. So the edge has to go to Sean Payton. And it's going to be more. That's why I think Bag is saying, hey, look, I got Denver in this game. That's hard to do for McDermott because you know as well as I know, normally McDermott is in a position where his ass don't have to leave Buffalo, at least for the AFC Championship game. But other than that, he's at home. And it's just a lot going on. So yeah, I can kind of see where Denver will have the edge. Although I still got Buffalo in this game, and the reason why I got Buffalo in this game is simply because in the end, if Denver haven't solved the issue of stopping the run in the A gap, the B gap, and the C gap, and I've been screaming this for freaking 2 years now. Last year, me and A-Train had to talk about it, and you know what? If they didn't sew that up, that means that Josh Allen can sit back in and hand that ball to they running back and just do whatever you want to do, and that is bad for Denver. That's just bad.
Do y'all think they'll let Hufanga play a little bit more free in this game to maybe come down and make some tackles on maybe like a James Cook or?
Absolutely.
I mean, I wouldn't mind him. I wouldn't be surprised if he's blitzing.
Yeah, to be honest with you, Hufanga's game, I only know it because I'm a Niner fan, but his game, he's a great run stopper. So if I would blitz him, and I would also put him in the box as well, and have him stop and cook as well on certain plays, not all of them, but yeah, he's a good run stopper. I would definitely have him in there trying to stop Cook for sure.
One-on-one.
Yeah.
Y'all see one-on-one? One-on-one saying having a week off is also a disadvantage.
Agreed.
Depending on what the team is. I mean, that's true.
Hey, Swag, I got a few things to do. I'm going to drop down in the comments, man. You can bring somebody up.
Have a good one, Mr. Corey.
Mr. Corey, you got to say it for you.
I'll be here. I'll just be in the comments.
All right, bro.
But Swag, you're absolutely right, because as much as you can do padded practices and all these other shit, nothing compares to game speed. They call it game speed for a reason. There is nothing in the NFL that compares to game speed. It does not matter if it's a joint practice, padded practice, nothing. Doesn't compare. So Buffalo has a game under their belt. They are any bit of rust that any of those guys had is off. They are fully prepped. They're ready to go. They've been in the game. Denver has not had that in how many weeks?
That's a good point, Cody. That's a good point. Kay, what's up, Kay?
Hi, hey Swag, hey panel. I'm sorry,
What's up,
panel.
Kay?
Y'all are not being 110% honest. Y'all seen Buffalo's QB discombobulated, eating turf, play after play. If it wasn't for his own team members picking him up, I know y'all seen a concussion. I seen a concuss, but here they go trying to hurry up and pick him up and hide it. Quit playing with me. If that young team last week could have completed that last time they had that ball and not threw that interception, y'all not that no. Buffalo is going to lose. Quit playing with me, y'all.
It was a fifth.
She not lying though.
Come on, y'all seen it.
Hold on, she said y'all know y'all see the concussion.
But that's not new. That's not new. They've been doing that for Josh Allen. They've been doing that for Josh Allen for the last couple of years now.
They've been doing that for most players for a couple of years. Look at what happened to Parker Washington. Parker Washington got concussed 3 plays before, and then he comes out, he gets tacked by another player, looks at his hands and falls to his knees. He's clearly concussed, and they helped him up and helped him on. They've been doing this
All I'm
for
saying
years.
is this particular defense and offense ain't gonna get off that neck. They not getting off that neck. This particular offense has the ability not to throw an interception. Okay, when it's time to win the game. This particular offense and defense has the ability to send them fishing. And y'all know this.
Oh yeah.
When you just pay attention. Then again, let's say this. No, we have not seen Denver in a very long time be in this position where the playoffs is a total different ball game. You have to elevate your game on a whole nother level. But let's be also clear. Buffalo hasn't been very what's the word?
Consistent. Talk your shit.
Thank you. Or capable.
Hey, Swag. Thanks for having me.
We all know this. They haven't been capable of winning because time after time, year after year, they sit home, and everybody's wondering how come Josh Allen can't get them over the hump. He ain't going this year neither.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead. Drop down for me. Drop down so I can bring Southgate up.
Appreciate you having me, Vito.
Don't leave if you can stay.
Have a good one. Have a good one, Bag, bro.
Appreciate you, Bag.
It was nice seeing you, bro.
MVP Bag.
That's my dog.
But
That's
I have
my
a question, though.
Bag got an MVP, baby.
Okay, I have a question for you really quick.
Yes,
Can you necessarily say that most of the years that they have been sent home, you would lay a lot of the blame onto Josh Allen's shoulders? Can you necessarily say that?
Yes.
I don't know who's. I'm not going to tell you I'm putting blame on Josh Allen because it's team ball at the end of the day. What I'm telling you is this team has countless year after year after year shown everybody, including their fans, that they're not able to go over the next hump. They don't have all the pieces, and they still don't. They don't have all the sauce. They are not capable of doing it because if they was, they would have already did it. Already did it. You tell me because the Chiefs ain't in it, you can do it. I don't believe it. Now, y'all better take that Houdini mess somewhere else in the reality. We live in reality, you guys. We live in a 100% Sunday after Sunday, any given Sunday, that we have seen Josh Allen in the playoffs. We have seen Buffalo Bills in the playoffs, and they drop the ball every time. This time ain't gonna be no different.
Yes.
Okay.
We will see.
Yikes. What did I just listen to?
Okay, so here's the thing I noticed. I'm gonna go in and say that you think Buffalo is gonna lose.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I do. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm not gonna lie, Swag. I actually picked Denver to win this.
Okay.
But I'm gonna say this. I want Denver to win it. Because then I'm not a big Josh Allen fan.
Really?
And I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be completely honest. I am not a big Josh Allen fan.
Is it conference room 11?
You disappear.
Where's it say that? I need proof.
You disappear every year that you get to a certain point. And yes, it is the Kansas City Chiefs factor. Y'all are hard. Y'all are a hard team to get past. Trust me, I know it more than most. Y'all are a hard team to get past. But with Josh Allen, I feel like dude just disappears. Like he get to a certain point, and it's like, why you can't get over the hump, my man? Like what is the problem?
Go ahead, Swag. Go ahead.
Tell y'all something. Never ever predict something off what you like or what you dislike.
Okay.
They just don't do it. I'm gonna tell you why. We can say that Josh Allen chokes in the playoffs, but can we really say that? Come on now, okay. Come on now,
but Swag, what's the ultimate goal though?
Let me finish, and then let y'all go. Let me finish.
Okay.
But let's kick the ballistics here. I mean, every time Josh plays Mahomes, man, Josh balls out. Like he balls out. Like
he balls out.
It's not like Josh is over there throwing interceptions. Josh is going tit for tat with Mahomes. I mean, bam, bam, bam. And every single time Mahomes get the ball last, and his ass is toast. Now, this last time in the AFC Championship, Josh had an opportunity to win the game himself, and he did not do it. I can truly say he choked in that game. But other than that, man, Josh is a problem. I don't understand how y'all can't see that. I get what you're saying.
I can't fathom saying that a guy that scores what should have been a game-winning touchdown and leaves 13 seconds left on the clock, and then his defense lets a quarterback go down the field to tie the game. How that's disappearing. I just cannot fathom how that.
I'm gonna say like this, man. Allen scares me just as bad as Brady and Manning did with the ball last possession. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how it is.
What's the difference between those two dudes?
You know what I'm saying?
Name, right? They got over that hump, right?
This is literally what I'm saying to y'all, okay? And
I'm ready. I'm ready to respond to you.
This is what I'm saying to y'all. I don't like him out of the equation and just look at it as a quarterback.
Okay.
If you ask yourself this question, would you want to face this dude?
No.
If he was on the line? Would you
Yes.
want to say him?
Yes.
Because I'm going to tell you something, Kate. If we didn't have a freaking Superman for a quarterback, he beat us in Arrowhead 13 seconds.
Yeah, it was his defense that failed him. It was never. It was only Josh Watts that failed them.
I'm sorry, y'all. If y'all dissect this game against Jacksonville, y'all seen it, y'all. Y'all seen he was unable to come up with or muster up what was needed to truly win this game, you guys. That game was luck won. I don't care what nobody tell me. That was not him. That was not. No. Let me finish. Let me tell y'all why I know. Let me tell y'all why.
So 28 of 35 for over 250 yards. So 28 of 35 for over 250 yards.
It's
a
okay.
Touchdown and no interceptions is not mustering up what it takes to win a game.
No, you guys. You can't tell me that just okay. I do know that a win is a win. I do know they won the game. They won the game. And let me be clear. I'm not putting all this on Josh Allen. What I'm putting this on is the team. That team last week looked terrible in every aspect. Defense, offense, special teams, the play calling, all of it was terrible. And you know why it was terrible? Because Jacksonville did something that we have been wanting to see, which is come up with the situation of being able to dissect the team defensively, dissect their team offensively. For this dude to be that discombobulated, play after play after play, down after down, you can't tell me that's luck. That was Jacksonville doing their homework. That was Jacksonville putting in the plays. So y'all telling me what we seen? What we see, we're not going to see with Denver. We're just going to see the Denver team sit there in little tutus like they're fairies and look around. No.
Okay, hold on. You're not making any sense.
Okay. Yes. Okay.
Hey, can I make a note? Can I make a note too about last week too? Jacksonville, right? If we look at the team as a whole. We were saying before that week that Jacksonville was the most complete team going into the playoffs, right?
Yeah, they were the hottest team by far.
One of the worst matchup for the Bills was Jacksonville because what the Bills do very effectively, and we've seen it all year and we've seen it previous years in the playoffs, was to run the ball like really good. Jacksonville was a horrible matchup for the Bills that last week. So when you say, and regardless of that, Josh Allen definitely showed up, but one thing you have to consider, and I credit to the Broncos had a terrific year and they have a good defense, but what the difference is, and I'm not saying the Denver can't do the same, the Jacksonville shut down James Cook last week, right? And we've been seeing not just Josh Allen, James Cook show up, right? So when I'm like, we're getting a lot of emphasis on Josh Allen, and that's credit to him. Right, and I made a point too that they have a pass rush, but we're talking about a guy that can extend the play. He don't get the typical quarterback time is 2.5 seconds, 2.7. Josh Allen, that's not his typical time because he can extend the play very effectively. But you also have to consider not just the tight ends and their weakness, but the running game. Right, they made a way to change the game plan from the running to more being more of a balanced offense, regardless if the running game wasn't working. So it's a whole nother week. You can't bring up, what Jacksonville was doing to them because Jacksonville was actually a good matchup. That Jacksonville was supposed to exploit that strength that the Bills have because they did. They shut down the Bills running game.
No.
Sorry.
I want you to take a look at shoe game comment because that's exactly right. The game plan for the Buffalo Bills was to run the ball to keep you honest. And then they wanted to throw the ball because Jacksonville had a weak secondary. That's what they wanted. Yeah. Against Denver, Buffalo wants to run the ball. Like that.
Yeah.
It's real simple stuff when it comes to that. But I wanna get back to Cam Breezy.
What's up, my guy? Swag, what's up?
You ever been on this show?
Yes, sir. I'm a Bills fan.
Cam is also a good dude.
Cam been up here.
Cam good peoples.
It's okay. I just want you to understand no N word. Other than that, we good to go.
Yeah,
I want to get back. I want to get back to Kate. So, Kate,
what's going on, Cam?
I want you to just take I don't like Buffalo out of my heart.
Okay.
Not you, Cam. I'm talking to Kate.
I got you.
I want you to just take that because it literally just blares out of your voice when you talk.
I don't like Denver neither. You know that, Swag. So what we doing? I don't want Denver to win neither, technically.
But to be honest with you, Buffalo and Josh Allen last week played a hell of a game. And that was a good game.
They did.
And when I tell you,
I didn't see it.
Yes, Josh Allen got hit a lot. Josh Allen got beat up in that game and kept getting the hell up like that. So, and he kept getting the hell up and still just dicing them up. So you gotta give him credit for that. That dude played his ass off last week.
But
that dude has played his
Okay,
ass
so
off.
Swag, I'm gonna say this, Swag, because I'm gonna answer your question from earlier too. Would I want my Niners facing Josh Allen, let's say in the Super Bowl or something like that? Absolutely not. But I'm gonna be honest with you, absolutely not. But at the same time, I'm gonna take that out of the equation. I'm gonna take the fact that I'm not a Josh Allen fan. But that doesn't take away from the fact that I don't think he's not a great he's a great quarterback. The problem is at the end of the day, what is it, Swag, that we talk about it all the time? What you ain't been to a Super Bowl, my guy.
But can I ask a question? Can I ask a question about Josh Allen really quick? When we talk about quarterbacks, right? I know the stigma around certain quarterbacks. I will highlight Lamar, and I'm not using this against Lamar.
Okay.
But the stigma around Lamar is he's a playoff downer, right? Doesn't perform, even though I think he does actually perform pretty well in the playoffs. But that's the stigma around him. Josh Allen is statistically, and if you watch the games, a playoff riser.
Yeah.
The dude rises to the occasion. He just has always seemed to catch a bad beat when it matters most.
Who is that? Oh.
Like, are we I don't the whole stigma of Josh Allen disappearing in the playoffs, I don't know where somebody up here conjured that from, because he's a playoff riser through and through.
And I respect him being a playoff riser. It's just the fact of I need to see you. If you're that dude, it's the same conversation I have about Lamar. If you're considered that dude, you're an MVP caliber quarterback. You're a dude that takes your team to the playoffs on a consistent basis. My man, you at some point as the quarterback, as the play caller, as the dude that calls the plays on the offense, well, not, as the facilitator, you got to know how to elevate your squad. I get it. It's Kansas City. Everybody knows that. But you have to know how to elevate your squad. Every great quarterback has had a nemesis in front of them. And they rose to even Eli Manning rose to the occasion.
But
you know what I'm saying?
But Callie, for like when Wes Welker dropped Tom Brady's passes in the Super Bowl, what could Tom Brady possibly do and tell Wes Welker?
No, there's nothing you can do about a dude goofing up. The same thing with Lamar. He couldn't do nothing about dude dropping that in the end zone.
So watch this. This is why I say I agree with both. Josh got to get to a Super Bowl to get his respect. I agree with that because I just stand on that period. And I'm always gonna stand on that. But I also can say this on the other hand. Josh ain't never really let me down. That son of a bitch is a problem.
No.
So with all that being said, it's time to move to the San Francisco 49ers and Seattle Seahawks. I just spent an hour on Buffalo and them. It's gonna be an hour on San Francisco.
Yeah, that's gonna be a long conversation.
Because the reason why is because these two coaches, and I'm gonna be honest with you, man. A lot of people don't have 49ers winning. They don't. Right, it's
understandable. Swag. I'm so glad you got to this topic, sir.
They said, look, I'm gonna tell you like this is. So every day, guys, when I get off my show, I'm doing the little things. Mute your phone, Mr. Casey. I'm doing little things and talking to different people about different events or sporting events or whatever. I hadn't found a person here to think the 49ers can beat Seattle. Like not one single soul. Right?
I think they can. I just don't think they will.
And the thing about it is, I'm sorry. Just to let y'all know now, I'm sorry. Man, the 49ers just keep being here. I mean, like, at some point, we got to say, okay, they shouldn't be here. You saw when week 1, the 49ers shouldn't be where they're at. I mean, but yet they still here. Now, regardless of the X's and the O's and this and that, do they have like some kind of divine power or something? These guys should be here.
Hold on. Because as the 49er fan, I got to say this. My thing is, we're not supposed to even be in the playoffs, number one, like you said. So we're not supposed to be here. We weren't supposed to beat the Eagles either, but we all saw what happened. So my thing is, as far as Seattle goes, let's just be honest. The first game of week 1, that was a lucky game for us. I'm going to just be honest. That was a lucky catch. It was a lucky situation. We got that. We played them again in week 18. That wasn't a blowout.
That wasn't a blowout.
It wasn't a blowout.
Wasn't a blowout.
So I'm going to be honest with you. Yes, their defense, incredible. But let's just put into perspective. Let's put some other stuff in perspective. So no Trent Williams week 18. We have Trent Williams this time. Trent is people don't understand how great Trent is as a tackle, as a guy that can make space. They don't understand that. Losing Kittle, that was a big blow.
Yes, because he's a good run blocker.
Yes, he's the dude. He's the run blocking. He's a fantastic run blocking tight end. That's gonna be rough. But I'm gonna say this. Can we beat them? Yes, we can beat Seattle. In Seattle, it's been done. Matter of fact, I believe Brock Purdy is undefeated in Seattle. You can look that up if you want to. So I believe we can beat them. It's not going to be no blowout. It's not going to be no, crazy astronomical, like we're not going to beat them by, 2 touchdowns or nothing like that. But at the same time, look at the squad. Look at both sides of the ball. First of all, the coach on the other side, it's gonna come down to a matter of experience, and it's gonna come down to a matter of who wanted more. And I feel like the Niners wanted more because we're not supposed to be here. It's that plain and simple for me.
I'm gonna go out on a limb. I said, and anybody who's been on my show, I told y'all that the Super Bowl for the NFC. Who's going to represent the Super Bowl in the NFC is going to be from the West. I said that months.
Yeah, you said that months ago.
It's going to be from the West. So
right,
watch how this all plays out. This is crazy, right? Seattle plays San Francisco. Regardless of who wins, they come from the West.
Yeah.
Rams play Chicago. I believe the Rams are going to beat Chicago. I'm sorry, Chicago fans.
I do. I do too.
But
I don't know about that.
The Rams beat Chicago. The NFC Championship is from the West. Like both teams are from the West.
Right.
That to me is just a shout out to the West for this year. Y'all had a hell of a division. But I'm gonna say this, man. I'm gonna tell y'all straight up. Do I think Seattle has a better defense? Yes.
Absolutely.
Do I think Seattle has a better running game? Yes.
Yes.
Do I think Seattle have a better coaching staff? No.
No.
I mean, like, so hold on. And that's not a knock on Seattle.
Right.
I'm just saying, in my own world, that's a question mark for me. I seen Seattle run the ball on the 49ers and still only have 19 freaking points. I mean, yes. I'm like, you're dominating the game, but somehow, some way, the 49ers were able to keep themselves in the game, even though you were dominating the game. That I don't know what that says, so I'm just saying this. I ain't counting the 49ers out, man. I don't understand. I think Seattle.
That's all I'm saying, Swag. That's all I'm saying.
If I look at it in X's and O's, I'll say Seattle. But when I see like resilience, I gotta say San Francisco.
And another thing is too, both quarterbacks, one is experienced, they both have experience in the playoffs. But one is on a whole nother tier when it comes to playoffs, right?
Facts.
Purdy has been there, right? Sam Darnold has been there, but like we go back to the Rodgers situation. Purdy has risen in playoff atmospheres.
Exactly.
Right? He's been away, right? So just so the same way we talk about the coaching staffs, right? I give it to the Niners because they have a guy that been there, that done that, and he has showed that he has risen to the occasion, right? So I'm like, we have to see. The real question is, yeah, Seattle has the better all around what you want in a team. But at the end of the day, it all comes down to the quarterback too. Like Sam Darnold has to show up. He has to.
Yeah.
You know
And
what I'm saying? So
that's where they're gonna run into a problem 101 is the fact that Sam Darnold doesn't have that experience. If they put it, I'll say it like this: if Seattle is smart, they don't put it in Sam Darnold's hand. If they put it in his hand, they're gonna lose this game quick, fast, and in a hurry. And the reason I say that is because Sam Darnold has proven that he's not consistent enough to lead a team past, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's not consistent enough to do that. Whereas Brock Purdy has shown, yes, I can go on the road. I can go into other environments, and I can do what I got to do to make sure this team gets to where it needs to go. We're battle tested. That's what I keep telling everybody. Like, everybody's looking and like, oh, my.
Oh, we lost him.
I'm going to give him a minute.
I'm like, this team is battle tested. This team has been there and done that. No matter, okay, yeah, we don't have all our main guys on the field, but most of the guys on offense and most of the guys on not the defensive side, because we're fairly young, but most of the guys on offense have been to a conference championship and or a Super Bowl. So I'm saying, like, with my squad, I say we win by 3. That's what I'm calling.
So here's my thing, right? I fully get, like, yeah, you guys are battle tested, and Darnold has one playoff game where we have to be real, played like shit.
Yeah, let's just be real. He looked like shit.
Played like shit. It's cool.
Yeah.
So here's my thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think with that being said, Kubiak and company are going to do everything to not put the game in Darnold's hand, right? That's the last thing they want to do. They want the game to be in the hands. They want the game to be in the hands of the defense. That defense is a monster. It's one of the best units in the league. There's no arguing it. Another person they want 2 people on the offense to have the game in their hands, and that's the guy who was probably the second best receiver in the league this year in Jackson Smith and
Jackson Smith, right.
And Kenneth Walker. And not only to mention that you have a third guy that's able to put the game in his hands, especially when you get down talking into the red zone, that being A.J. Barner.
Yeah,
You also have a big play guy that's been reliable all year when you need a big play in Cooper Kupp. They have the weapons to make Darnold comfortable. Where my issue comes with the Seattle Seahawks is how early can they get Sam Darnold comfortable and get him into this rhythm? And can that offensive line hold up long enough? They have bright spots. Charles Cross, Gray Zabel, 2 amazing bright spots on the line this year. But as a whole, that line isn't fantastic.
And Kyle Shanahan is definitely going to have to – he's going to game plan, and I believe, right, he's going to have to force them to make Sam Darnold win them the game. I don't see Kyle Shanahan allowing the Seahawks. That's like, the Seahawks has been inconsistent running the ball, but at the end of the day, Jackson Smith, you have to respect him. But you know what I'm saying? And with the weather conditions and with just Sam Darnold inexperience, I can see Kyle Shanahan making the Seahawks like he has to win them the game.
This time we go make it work. Go ahead, Swag.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on for a second. At this point right here, I want to say something. I don't know if you guys know, but on Monday, Not Move Podcast produces my show on Monday. That's starting this Monday, by the way. Number two is I also know that Not Move Podcast. Y'all need to go check out this show. I was on the show last night. There was a wild conversation going on, but it was really fun though. Y'all need to check it out. And anybody else that comes on this show that has a show, regardless of some of you guys, I don't even know you have a show, but you all can check out Bucks Nation. Y'all can check out all these different shows that actually talks about football. I'm gonna beg you to stay away from the casuals, stay away from the idiots, stay away from the people that don't want to talk football. They don't want to talk about it. They just want to talk shit. It's a pain in the ass, because the truth of the matter is, on this show right here, I like people to leave this show saying, Man, I learned something on Swag Show today. Or I see a different point of view since I was on Swag Show today. I mean, like, because that's really what the show is all about. Just letting you guys know. And JB, I'm going to hit you up after the show. But I want to add something to this conversation. I think y'all were on y'all way to saying it, but I got to say this. Because I think Robert Saleh is the key to this game. I don't think it's Shanahan.
I was on my way to that.
I mean, so let me tell you why. Robert Saleh came up with a defensive scheme that literally kept them in the game. He wasn't trying to win the game with his defense. He was just trying to keep them in the game against Philadelphia because he knows he's shorthanded. He knows he don't have the people that he needs. He knows I'm telling y'all, this dude is literally using backup players and people that ain't been there forever. I mean, they coming in there and I've been there 3 weeks and they got a responsibility about this damn big. So I'm just saying, if I was him, and I know this is not his style, and that's why I think it's a great idea for him, I would blitz the shit out of Sam Darnold until he shows me that he can handle that pressure. And I've seen him handle it, but not on a consistent basis. I would send it all. I'm going to beat one way or another. I mean, like, so I would send him. But go ahead. Who's trying to talk? That was you, Mr. Casey?
Right. That's it. But that's exactly what I was saying.
What happened?
That's exactly what I was saying. I was just about to get to Saleh. That's what I would have done. I would have done the same thing. If you remember the game in week 18, he was kind of doing that. Like where Darnold was making some mistake. The only problem is Darnold started to understand it, and he just started kind of dotting a little bit, after a while.
That wasn't Darnold. That was McDonald. McDonald.
Okay, McDonald. Okay, coach. Okay.
He was saying, you got to get rid of the ball faster. I'm telling y'all.
Right.
I'm telling you, Kelly.
Right.
Mr. Casey, all you guys on here. If the 49ers, they don't even have to sack him. They just got to get pressure on him.
Or make him think it.
He'll give you at least one.
Can I say? I gotta drop.
Go ahead, Kay.
I gotta drop. Y'all have a good one, all right?
Cody, I'm calling you later.
Okay.
All right, Cody.
I gotta go to work at 4 my time, so just before then.
Okay. All right. Go ahead, Kay.
My only take with this game is
Later, Cody.
I'm not convinced about neither team. I'm not convinced. After I've seen them for the regular season, and I hate to judge any team off the regular season because the playoffs is another beast. But I wasn't convinced about the strength of schedule when it came to the Seahawks. I wasn't convinced. Now, I'm not taking away none of their wins. Congratulations. They number one in the NFC. They got the bye week. Amen. I'm sure they needed it. Not convinced that they're going to be able to, like all y'all said, to handle pressure when the pressure is on the quarterback. I don't believe that they can make quick in-game adjustments. Like I don't know if y'all talk about truly in-game adjustments. I think the team, and I know I hate to be on the other side because we're talking about the NFC. I haven't seen it with the NFC as much as I've seen it with the AFC. In-game play-by-play adjustments. And I've seen it over there with the Patriots this past week. It's something about those in-game adjustments, play after play, that it turns the game to your momentum, or like your side momentum quicker, better in the scheme of the plays. And I just haven't seen that with either team, but definitely I haven't seen it with the Seahawks. So if I am going to give it to one, yes, it will be San Fran, but I do have it on my bracket as San Fran losing only because a Cinderella team is exactly what that is, a Cinderella team.
So hold on for a second. For number one, K, I'm just going to say this here. There ain't no in-game adjustments on these two teams. They know each other too well. They know.
Got you.
It's absolutely nothing that either one of these teams could do that they hadn't seen before. It's like this is why it's so difficult, okay, for a rival to play each other in the playoffs, and they are a division rival.
Mm-hmm. So got you.
They play each other twice during the year, and now they're gonna meet again in the playoffs. So they met 3 times. There's nothing either coach can do to say this would surprise me. Now, that's why I was saying, Kay, I think Rob Saleh should blitz his ass because that's not something the San Francisco 49ers do. Guess who else don't do that, Kay? Seattle don't do that. So Seattle, on the other hand, they need to say, you know what, I'm going to do something different. Like, because that's the only way. But as far as adjustments, ain't no adjustment. They ain't going to be. Look, this is mano a mano. This is a game that you would see. I promise you. If you watch this game, this is mano. Oh my!
Yeah, who wants it more?
That's
what it comes down to. That's what it'll come down to.
Ooh, I can't wait to watch it. That means it's gonna be a game to watch. Yeah.
Like I'm being straight up with you. That's why I'm so happy they put this game on a Saturday and at night. I'm like, I have nothing to do. This is gonna be hard hitting. This is gonna be let's punt. Who get this? Who get that? But you know what? I'm tougher than you. I'm gonna win this game. And that's why I say the loser of this game is not going to be somebody going to say that, well, you were trash. Neither one of these teams are trash. San Francisco 49ers, they got there. And I heard you mention the schedule because Seattle, the 49ers, the Rams pretty much all had the same schedule. I mean, but still, that division has 3 teams in the playoffs. That division has 3 teams in the divisional playoffs. Like, so that literally means the only person that didn't make it was Arizona. And even Arizona beat people last year that they shouldn't have beat.
Yeah.
So I'm telling you, Kate, this is something you want to see. And this is one of those games that everybody can say, well, the 49ers are going to win or the Seahawks are going to win or this and that. Man, I just want to see them play because I cannot believe, to the life of me, I cannot get over this, Kate. I can't get over it. I've been trying to, but I can't. The Seattle Seahawks ran for over 200 and some yards on the 49ers and couldn't produce nothing but 19 points.
Yes,
how?
It's going to come down to Sam Darnold. If he don't turn the ball over, they got a good shot. You know what I'm saying? That defense and running, keep the score low and minimize the carries that McCaffrey going to get the touches. Keep him on the bench. Keep McCaffrey on the bench.
Here's another thing, Mr. Casey. I'm just to piggyback off what you said. Listen to this, though. Listen to this. I mean, when you talking about, I can run the ball, they can run the ball. I can throw the ball, they can throw the ball. I can beat you with my passing game, they can beat you with their passing game. I can beat you with my running game, they can beat me when they run it.
Don't get them extra positions, the extra possessions.
Sam Darnold will play, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, and Kay said this, but who do you think? Who thought that Seattle was going to be a number 1 seed?
Nobody.
Nobody at the beginning of the season, not a person.
It's right. That's another thing too.
I thought they were going to win the division. I didn't think I'm number 1 seed, though. So I'm like, that's a little bit,
And on top of that, even when they were the number 1 seed throughout the season, everybody was saying that, they can't see this team getting over the hump with Sam Darnold. No matter, and they was playing lights out this whole season, and they was still questioning Sam Darnold. You know what I'm saying? And this game is going to come down to obviously, the defense is making it, doing their thing because they know each other, but also. Again, Sam Darnold is going against, he's not going against him, but he's matching up against a guy that's been here and done that. You know what I'm saying?
The difference, I think, Swag, that you go see real quick is that where they shut down CMC last game, I don't see that. I don't see that this time. Only because Trent is in the game this time.
That's what I'm saying. Trent's back now. And you literally you can just tie a rope from him to CMC and just say run.
And he'll just go.
You can't do anything with nobody can do anything with Trent. Nobody. No. He's gonna move you out the way.
He gonna maul whoever in front of him.
So that means if Seattle is gonna just take that, because some people just take that. Some people just say, you know what, I'm gonna give him that. I'm gonna give him that because I'm not gonna overload that side to stop CMC. I'm not doing all that because I got other people that I got to worry about too. I think that the biggest deal is what Mr. KC said. This got to be turnovers. Somebody got to get extra possessions because other than that, we're looking at a game that's like 10-10 for 3 quarters.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
It's like Because like I said, what concerned me the most about Seattle is they dominated the last 49 games. And yet still the 49ers had a chance to win that game. Like they were in it. And if they stopped them on that 3rd and 19 play, I think the 49ers win that game. But
Swag, I'm gonna tell you the play that I was like, damn, we finna lose this game. When Purdy dropped that ball perfectly to CMC and he bobbled it and they caught the pick, I was like, yeah, so because when have you seen CMC do that? That's a touchdown. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But that's what I'm saying. Now it's playoffs.
Right.
Everything's on the line. So I'm just gonna tell everybody who told me yesterday, this ain't no cakewalk for Seattle. Y'all think it is. It's not. The 49ers have been surprising everybody all year long. If the 49ers get to the NFC Championship, the 49ers are going to the Super Bowl. You watch and see what I tell you. Because I'm telling y'all right now, you have to say
when they're playing.
Say it again,
and we gonna play we play the Rams. Let's say we play the Rams in the NFC Championship. We're gonna beat the Rams. I can guarantee you we'll beat the Rams.
That's another division game.
Chicago fans.
It's supposed to be 19 degrees on kickoff. They said
it's gonna be 15. I thought 15 degrees.
Yeah, 15, 19.
Yeah, 15.
And it's gonna feel like negative 22. They said.
Hey, Swag. I'm in Milwaukee, Swag, and it's snowing right now.
That is definitely in favor of the Chicago Bears.
Yes, sir.
So watch this. I found this out yesterday. I didn't know this, guys, but that's why I like watching stuff in documentaries. But it wasn't in the documentary. I was watching First Take yesterday evening, and do y'all know they have benches that have seat warmers?
Mm-hmm.
Did y'all know in the cold?
Yeah, it's gonna be cold. It's gonna be negative 15.
No, I didn't even know that. I was like, so that's why everybody be trying to sit on the bench.
Yeah,
Swag. That's always been a thing. Like
that's been a thing for a minute, Swag.
Was it the Bears last week? The Bears turned the seat warmers off against the Packers on Packers bench. They turned it off last week.
Yep.
They're like, they broke.
Swag, you know where that came from, right? They came from the Tundra Bowl when they were on the bench and they had the heaters on, and they were like, "Hey, why do we have heaters in here when we could have heaters on the bench?"
Oh, okay. I mean, like that's what I'm saying. I didn't know that, but that ain't gonna make no difference. It's still gonna be cold as shit.
Yeah,
it's gonna be cold.
I just had to throw that in there because I didn't know that. I was like, they got warmers. So the Rams gonna have to show us now just how good they are. Can they go in Chicago, beat Chicago in that kind of weather? I was listening to Cam Jordan for the New Orleans Saints. He was on First Take yesterday, and he was talking about playing in cold weather. And I like it because he told everybody the truth. He didn't lie. He was like, nobody likes playing cold weather. He said, "Now, one, I don't give a damn if you live in that kind of atmosphere, you don't want to play in cold weather." He said, "Even as a defensive player, that shit hurts when I hit somebody. It hurts, and it doesn't hurt just me. It hurts them. We both laying on the ground. So I'm like, damn. I mean, like, oh, I mean, like, it hurts. So I gotta give the edge to Chicago if they're gonna play. But
when the last time we seen Chicago in the playoffs? It's been a long time.
Double doink.
What's up,
playing in Chicago?
I'm listening, getting some information from you guys. You know,
I appreciate it.
It's going to be a battle. Like you said, these teams know each other. It's going to be like a heavyweight fight. You know what your opponent's going to throw at you, and you know what they're going to do. So it's like, just sit back and enjoy the action.
The only thing, guys, I can say, y'all can agree with me or disagree with me. It's up to y'all. The only thing I can say is you can make the difference in either game, in the Seattle-San Francisco game. What are you going to do different? You can make your scripted plays, your 15, 20 scripted plays, something they never seen before. Like, you can do that. I mean, like, you can say, okay, I got something for your ass. I got 20 plays you ain't never seen before. I mean, so that's about all you can do. And after that, it just kind of becomes a basic game like every other game. You after the 20 scripted plays are over, it just becomes who wants to do bad. Seattle got their home crowd behind. San Francisco don't give a shit.
Also, man,
like
it's
you
also,
said, Swag.
I'm
go ahead,
the coaching got advantage too, though, man. You know, Shanahan, he got a bigger bag. He got more experience in coaching than Seattle. This is what, second year?
Mm-hmm.
He a new coach, man. So I mean, it's gonna come down to late in the game. You know, what can you do?
Been coach for 3 years, right? Is it 3 years?
Who?
I think
Seattle. It might be three, but this is
3.
Nah.
But this is his second playoff year, right?
Yeah, because I think they went to the playoffs last year. Yeah.
Yeah, this is his second year in the playoffs. So
yeah,
you know, it's a different experience.
I'm gonna step away for about a minute.
That's the key. That's the key too, right there.
I got you.
King say stick up and don't change the subject to damn Drake may win an MVP.
Oh Lord. Oh God.
But keep the game on, keep it on what we talking about.
It's okay. Yeah. He's gonna win Super Bowl MVP. Yeah.
No, it's I agree, Mr. KC. I feel like Kyle has more experience, obviously. But like I said, it's not gonna be a shootout. It's gonna be a shootout, but it's not gonna be a blowout. It's not gonna be no 15, 20-point lead and on either side. It's gonna come down to, like Swag said, that one defensive play or that one situation. Like I said, I got my Niners winning by 3. Not no whole bunch of points being scored. Just they go win by 3. They go do what they got to do and eke it out. But I just feel like I just feel something with this team, and I think even Kyle said it too in a press conference. He's like, this team is different than the teams we had go to the Super Bowl and conference championships. This team is a little bit different because we don't have all our main guys. Purdy don't have those so-called weapons, you know, that everybody was talking about he had in the beginning. Well, he has all these weapons. Well, now he don't have it. Now what you got to say? So my thing is with that's what's going to push them over. And then the fact that we can't stand Seattle, we hate them. We can't stand them. And then that loss we had in week 18 when we know we could have won that game, that's going to be a momentum shifter. I'm telling you.
Oh yeah, I mean it's definitely going to be an emotional game. It's going to be a lot of, roughing. Whether the referees call or not, it's up to how
they're going to. Be a lot of flags.
Yeah, it depends on how they're going. Are they going to let them play? We don't know. But you also got to stay disciplined too, right? Because I know when y'all go back and forth, right? One team beat us early in the year, and they beat us the last week of the season. You know, this is third time, right? This is for all, and it's in the playoff, and you know what I'm saying. And there's a lot of history behind it, so you have to play your ball. You have to stay disciplined, right? In terms of like not turning the ball over, right? Not getting holding calls, not getting roughing the passers or pass interference calls. So it's like, yeah, you're right. It can definitely be in your favor, but it also can work against you if you get too emotional and use that for the good. Don't use it to like not play your game, if you get what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
I get that part about the emotional thing. Oh, go ahead, Pastor.
I get what you're saying, Kyle.
Like the referee, but gotta warn both sides before both teams come and warm out, because both teams are going to get into it before the game.
Oh, that's a fact.
You know, it's going to be some words thrown at each other. So the referee's going to have to warn both teams at warm up. Like, look, y'all going to play. I'm going to let y'all play today, but there ain't going to be no fighting before the game.
You're right.
Hey, you guys, we got, is it Josh or Josh? Is that how you say your name, love? Josh. Hi, Queen.
Oh,
hi,
technically it's
Josie, what's going on?
Oh, it's Josie.
Everybody
Josie.
Josh. I really don't care.
Sorry, love.
We'll see you this week, Joe.
My bad, Joe.
Hey.
Talk to us, love.
I just came because there was a point that nobody was bringing up about the Bears. Who the hell they play again? Bears-Rams game. Y'all trust Ben Johnson? Because he made some terrible decisions last game that he really shouldn't have got away with. You know, I think the Packers are worse. So I thought they were going to lose regardless.
Now,
but
I'm going to say this, Joe.
I feel like his ego is going to get in the way.
I'm going to say this, Joe. Okay, let's put that factor in there. Ben Johnson, offensive coordinator for the Lions, right? They go to the NFC Championship game. How they lost that game, I do not know to this day. That was crazy. But then we fast forward and we go to the game that they just played with Green Bay. You're absolutely right. I did not even think about that for a second because the Bears quarterback, he made a crazy throw. Like that dude, I don't know where the hell he pulls it out his ass to throw. Like it'd be like the end of the game, and this dude be
That's one of the
throwing
best throws I've
knives.
ever seen.
That's why he's
They've been playing fire all year long, man.
They have. He
We
made
call
some
him lucky
questionable
because he's done it
decisions.
more than once.
It's gonna catch up with him.
I'm gonna say this right now. I don't agree with anything on ESPN. I really don't. I don't. Like
right.
I have been known in my house to scream at the TV like, you don't know what the hell you're talking.
Yeah, shut the hell up. Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell y'all, I heard a Dan Orlovsky tape, and I feel the same way. At some point, King say that look gonna run out. Like it's Let me explain something to you. That pass he threw, I want y'all to go back and look at it yourself. I want you to just go back and look at it. Look at the safety for Green Bay. The safety for Green Bay literally dropped the ball. I'm like, dude, there is no way. Me playing in the secondary, I played in the secondary. I understand how the secondary works. There is no way you're getting behind me. You're not getting behind me. The safety is completely out of position. That's why the cornerback is looking at him like, what are you doing? He's way out of position because if he's in position, he wouldn't have ever threw the ball. And if he would have threw the ball, it would have got picked. So those are the plays that don't get it twisted. Caleb, that was a hell of a damn job just to have the balls to throw that pass.
Man, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I give you all kind of props, but just I got the balls to throw it in there. I mean, like, it's 4th down anyway. If you intercept it, the game over, but I'm going to try this.
I'm going to try to get it.
Give him a chance.
But at some point, like, okay, let me ask you a question. Name any team in the NFC right now, with the exception of Green Bay, that would actually give up that lead, period. In the NFC right now, if the 49ers had that lead, if the Rams had that lead, if the Seahawks had that lead, do y'all honestly think that
they should have kept running the ball?
No.
They definitely should have. For Green Bay to give up that, I'm telling you, Swag, I turned the TV off, bro, because the Bears could not move the ball. They couldn't move the ball.
Yeah, that was more on Green Bay than it was on
the Bears. Yeah, it was just Green Bay doing what Green Bay do.
So watch this. I made a statement to JB. I made a statement to your boy, right? This is what pissed him off. This is what set him off. Because I said, quote, and I will quote it for you guys.
Hey, will you block that guy right there?
Yeah, John.
Will you block that guy right there? There's some guy's calling Robert.
Like, the Bears, NMP Robert. He part of you?
No. This guy's trolling Robert. He's a troll.
All right, so yeah, Jules, do me a favor and block this guy, Robert a bitch. Like really, just please. Look, guys, listen to me. I made this statement, and this was set your boy Jalen off. I said, and I quote, Jordan Love played like shit in the 4th quarter of that game.
Yeah, I was in here when he snapped.
And I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say why I said this. Why I said it was, I ain't talking about the first half. I'm talking about the 4th quarter. This dude was missing wide open receivers, bad reads. I'm like, whoa. When you go back and watch the film of this, you'll be like, oh my God, Greenwood. Now, what he would do is, live visibility restricted. It said my live visibility is restricted for TV. Y'all see me?
Yeah. No. You good. No, you good. Don't worry about it. Keep going. You good.
We listening to it.
So he would throw a pass for 20 yards and make a big play. But the overall fourth quarter, this dude couldn't sustain a drive. Like he couldn't get a first down. I mean, Chicago was getting the ball back after 3 plays, driving down the field, getting 3 points, getting the ball after 3 plays, drive the ball down. I just don't believe that would happen with somebody else who have that lead. They're gonna look. All the Green Bay Packers had to do was drive down the field one more time because they scored a touchdown in the fourth quarter. Just drive down the field one more time, score a touchdown, and this game is over. I don't care how many kicks your damn field goal kicker missed kicks, but you should have never been kicking a field goal. Score a touchdown. I don't believe the Bears defense is good. And Dan Orlovsky said, how long will this look like? How long can you keep getting away with these things with that defense? That defense haven't stopped nobody. I mean, have y'all not seen this?
That's another good point, too.
I'm not talking about just in the playoffs. The last 3 games of the regular season, that defense was trash.
Yeah, like, the Bears pass defense is horrific.
So eventually you're going to run up against somebody that's going to get a lead on you, and it's a wrap. I tell you what, let the Rams get a 21-3 or 21-6 lead.
Oh, yeah, they're going to put their foot on their neck. Yeah.
Sean McVay
it's over. It's a wrap.
That's all I'm saying.
Swag, you're absolutely right, though. You're absolutely right. And then on top of that, like, I'm going to tell you what pissed me off with Green Bay with that whole game last week. When they panned to the sideline, and it was Green Bay sideline, them dudes was over there yucking it up. They was laughing, kicking it. Oh, yeah, we got this and all it. And I'm like, you can't be that comfortable in the second quarter. Like, you can't be that comfortable. You can't sit there. You got a 21-3 lead. Okay, cool. You can't be that comfortable. I don't care who it is. You cannot be that comfortable and sit back like, oh, yeah, unless it's like a Tennessee or something like that.
That's your division opponent, too.
Yeah, and that's your division opponent, and you know the rivalry, the history, all the things. Do you think Aaron Rodgers would have did that? Absolutely not. Like, that man would have went out there and dogged them out.
I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this like this. If the Chicago Bears, the weather is going to help them. The weather will slow the Rams down. I guarantee you that.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, see, that's my thing, though. I think the weather can both help them and hurt them. Because, again, we've already seen Ben Johnson has a big ego, and he puts logic to the side when he tries to make a point, right? The weather is just going to make them that much more comfortable. You get what I mean? It's going to make them underestimate the Rams that much more.
That's a hell of a point. She's right. You got an ego out of it.
Yeah, she came in with that one.
But now, look. Again, is it maybe I'm crazy? JB, am I crazy when I say this? Y'all can tell me. If I got the ball and I'm down by, I think they were down by 14 at the time, and I'm on my own side of the field, and I go for it on 4th down, and I don't get it. Am I telling my defense I don't trust you? Is that what you're saying? I'm down 14. It's 3rd and 2. On the other side of the field, I'm on my side of the field, and I go for it on 4th down. Ain't I'm telling my defense I don't trust you?
I mean, basically, he said that himself because he was saying how, oh, yeah, we got to maximize the amount of points for each drive. And it's like, but I mean, you're in your own territory. Like, I get that, but.
In the first half. You're in the first half. I mean, like,
that's what I'm saying.
I mean, like.
It used to be. It used to be like that, man. It used to be like that, man.
Oh, Miss Casey, JB, am I blowing smoke up y'all ass, or is there something? That's what I was saying. I was like, what, you don't trust your defense? I mean, am I wrong?
No, they obviously don't.
I mean, like, it's so if you're my head coach, guys, don't trust his defense. Why should I? Why should I trust that defense to take me to the NFC Championship or take me to the Super Bowl? Why should I? Because I'm gonna tell you right now, Ben Johnson is playing with house money. He's already got to a point that the Bears hadn't seen in years.
So yeah, he win or lose, he cool. He the coolest dude on the planet, win or lose.
If I lose, everybody's gonna say there was a fantastic season. I'm probably gonna get coach of the year, And all of this stuff, I just solidify myself for the next 5 years. I'm just because Stefanski say the coach on his coach of the years for what 8 years. I mean, his ass wasn't doing anything. So I'm just saying, at some point you're gonna run up against somebody that's gonna beat the hell out you. It's not. And here's the thing, Chicago fans, listen to me. When you lose, wherever you lose at, it's probably gonna be an ass whoop. I don't think it's gonna be a field goal game or something like that. I don't think that because I'm gonna tell you something. The Rams defense, not really that good overall, but what they do have is a good front four. I mean, and they can do something with your run. They can do something. They can put pressure on your quarterback. They can, and you know, we don't know Caleb. This is his second year. He's been balling out. But even though I had plans of talking about this game tomorrow, King's sake, I had plans to talk about this game.
I'm the only one that got the Bears winning.
I mean, like, I knew
I got the Bears.
Oh no, you're not the only one. You're not the only one.
There's context to that, and the context I know somebody said if you give the Rams a 2-possession lead, they're going to take advantage of that. Well, that's not true because they were up 17-7, muff punt. They had the opportunity to take, and they let the team like the Carolina Panthers come. The score was 17-7. I'm just saying
about that. He's not lying about it.
Yeah, it was 17-7. They were getting ready to drive.
He said, I can go a little bit further and say they let Seattle do the same thing.
Yeah.
I mean, so
why do anybody right now feel like their team has it sewn up, especially on both NFC or AFC? Why do we really feel like if your team is still in it, truly, why do you feel like your team has it sewn up and you're just certain they're going to the Super Bowl?
Because they're celebrating fandom. They're not celebrating football. They're celebrating.
Okay, I just want to make sure I was watching the game too.
Here's the long and short of it, right? A lot of the teams that are in the playoffs now, right? There's 8 teams left, right? You have Denver that has not been there in a while. You have Houston that keeps getting to this point for the last 3 years, right? And keeps getting to the point, keeps getting to this point, and each year this is as far as they get, right? This is as far as they get. You have Chicago which this is just the furthest they've been in I don't know how many
2010
and
2010
and they ain't been, and listen, it's just been misery over there as far as during the football season in Chicago. So you have people that are celebrating fandom and they're not celebrating football. They're celebrating the hope of, oh my God, we're in the playoffs. I can't wait to see. Like it's the shock value, it's the fandom. They're not talking football because half of them. Listen. Half of these people are mind fucking. Now listen, they're mind fucking themselves into even thinking that they're trying to convince. Like when you hear these people on these panels and some of these comments, they're not trying to convince you that their team is good and going to win. They're trying to convince themselves. They're not trying to convince you. They're trying to mind fuck and convince themselves that this is going to happen. Because their team hasn't been there in so long.
Go ahead, Swag.
Like, you gotta think about it. Since 2010, there are some young Chicago Bear fans that have never seen their team play in the playoffs.
Go ahead, Swag.
I mean, so I wanna say this, Justina. No, I've never played professional football. I did play cornerback from 8 years old to 17 years old, and actually 19 years old. And I was actually a pretty damn good cornerback. That's why I know about. That's why my hips still hurt right now. I mean, my hips and my freaking knees hurt right now as an older guy. I'm just telling you right now. So I believe I have a leg up that I can talk about this game. But number two, what Coach said is 100% right. So y'all let me have it here because this is basically the end of the show. I get so y'all understand something. Everybody who watched this show, and I notice I'm seeing a lot of people like Joe's and Justina and all that, they come to the show every freaking day. And I got a feeling I know why. It ain't because of swag. It's because of the information that's being thrown out on the show. It's because of the panel. It's because of everybody. And that comes to the show and contributes to the show because they're tired of going on social media shows and all they talking about is fandom. I mean, that's why I say Not Move podcast, Swaghollic. You got Bucks Nation. You got Jake Silver. Jake Silver show is really good. You got people who can actually talk to you about football and not talk to you about who's the top 5 or who's the top 10 or just pulling shit out of their ass because, like Coach said, it just happened to be in the playoffs. My team is going. And I said this before on my show. In the beginning of the year, I had Giants. After they beat Philadelphia, they were going to the Super Bowl. That's what they was coming on my show saying. We're going to the Super Bowl because we beat Philadelphia. Like, it wasn't that hard to beat Philadelphia last year. But you don't even see that. You don't even see that. That's, and you beat the Chiefs, you had just won the Super Bowl. It's over. You beat the Chiefs. It's over, man. Chiefs really wasn't that good that year, last year. I mean, but to you, that's your Super Bowl. Jacksonville was saying the same thing. Man, we're going to the Super Bowl. We just beat a team, and next week we got another team to play, and we just stack up those wins. Now we're in the playoffs. We got to win these games. People said these crazy things like, I give you an example. Some people said, like for Seattle, I was just saying this to my girl Kate. I'm like, look, Seattle going no goddamn well. And I mean, like, no, look, they'll compete. But a lot of the stuff that y'all hear on social media is just fandom. I'm so excited. I got to be going to the Super Bowl. Did you see how we beat Green Bay? I got to be going to the Super Bowl. Did you see how we beat this team? Oh my God, we beat that team. We got to be going to the Super Bowl. Coach says it best, and I'm just gonna steal it from him. In the playoffs, it's not about how good you are, who are you the best team. It's about who plays the best that day. Who plays the best that day? Because I'm gonna be honest, there's a number 1 seed, there's a number 2 seed. The number 3 seeds, but if I'm not mistaken, the number 3 seeds for both conferences are gone, right? I know for the AFC, the number 3 seed is gone. Am I right to say that? Yeah, Philadelphia was.
Yeah, they gone. Yeah.
Both 3 seeds and both conferences are gone.
Yep.
Are we gonna survive a divisional round where the 2 and the 1 are still there? Or are we gonna be looking at 5s and 6s and stuff like what are we gonna be looking at? Because really the 49ers are in the divisional playoffs and they were a 6, right? You're a 6 seed.
Yeah,
right?
Swag. But Swag, that's what I'm saying by like this year. Let me say this about the NFL this year. This is the first year I've been watching the NFL since I was like 6, 7 years old. So this is the first year where I've watched and I'm like, we don't know who gonna win the freaking Super Bowl. This is probably one of the best NFL seasons I've seen in a very long time because there's different teams. It's different parity this year. The regular teams that are normally in, aside from the 49ers, because most of the time we in, but aside from that, all these different teams that are in, I can understand the fandom. I get it. But don't just pump your brakes a little bit. Just pause a little bit. And just be realistic. Like, be realistic.
I love it.
That's all. Just be realistic.
I love it, Caleb, because here's what you're saying. You're saying the same thing that I've been saying all goddamn week. Like, shit, every time you win a game, you're going to the Super Bowl. Or you're going to do this. You know, I'm like, whoa.
You know, Dallas fans do that every year.
Pump the brakes, guys. Hold on.
Hey, Swag. I'm just being honest. Now, I've been.
Coach, were you there?
He muted by mistake, I think.
I think he muted by mistake.
Now, you know what, Justine?
Look, I know I've been on Sports Talks Live. Of course, I've been on my NMP lives. I've been on your lives, and I've been on a couple other lives. Like, you know, Coach Gibson's live. You know who I do not see any fucking more? I've only seen 2 people. I've only seen Mr. White, and I've only seen Keaton. Because now, Mr. White, I've always said he had a dash of bias, but the man does. I can actually have a football conversation with him. I'm not going to sit there and say I can't. keep me always been a realistic Jaguar fan. But all the other ones that was Duval, they're all gone.
They quiet as shit.
Hibernation.
No, listen, you want to know why they're gone? No. They're not just gone because they're lost, because they lost. They're gone because they don't know shit about football. They just wanted to talk fandom for the whole season. They never wanted to discuss football. They wanted to talk fandom. And now that their team is gone, there's no fandom for them to talk about.
Yeah.
So therefore they know they don't hold no weight or no space in nobody else's space.
They talk about basketball.
Right, they're on basketball live
They're on
now.
basketball.
Hey, Swag, I'm gonna say this real quick. Even if my Niners lose this weekend, I won't be mad about it. Why? Because we're not even supposed to be here. I'm gonna be honest. We're not supposed to be here.
I'm just gonna say this, guys. Y'all hear me out. Y'all don't cut me off. Don't hear me out. I'm just gonna say this, Cali TV. I'm just and all the guys out there and all the people out there that are fans of a team. If your team has gotten to a point to where they need improvement, you have no reason to feel bad if they get eliminated. I'm a Chiefs fan. We've been eliminated. I ain't mad about that. I just can't be mad at a team that freaking dominated for damn near 10 years. I can't be mad at that. But I just can't. Okay, this is one of the year. Let's see if they can rebuild and bring it together again. If I'm a Pittsburgh fan, I can be upset because I'm tired of freaking getting to the playoffs and not winning one damn playoff game. I can be upset about that. But I guarantee you, Pittsburgh fans are saying, but we still got to the playoffs, but that's not enough for us. They said, I want to improve. I can understand that. I cannot understand how teams or fan bases that their team hadn't been relevant in freaking years. And then they finally relevant and they really get mad and break their TVs when their team lose and not realizing, damn, that team had a good damn season. Apostle sent me a video yesterday, guys, and I'll finish with this. Apostle sent me a video of Green Bay fans breaking. I saw a guy break a 70-inch TV. He took a 70-inch TV off his wall and beat it with a hammer. Now, I don't know about y'all. I kind of got an idea what a 70-inch TV costs. And a team made you act like that? That's crazy.
It ain't cheap. I'm going to tell you that, Swag. It ain't cheap.
That's crazy to me. So when I say that's what coach is talking about, when you were in that fandom realm, that's how you are. That's what's going on. Because you should have knew before they lost. By the way they played, they probably can lose this game. You should have knew that. I mean, like, it should have been a possibility in your brain that says we could lose this game. Last thing I'm going to say, the New Orleans Saints, who are going to have a good team next year, I'm telling y'all now they're going to have a good team next year. The New Orleans Saints, the year that they lost to the Rams on a bad call, right? They were on Facebook, and Coach, they were talking so much fandom, it was crazy. I like the Saints. I'm a Saints fan because I live literally 45 minutes away from the damn dome. There's no way I'm going to dislike that team. I was the only voice of reason in there saying, hey, the Rams match up well with the Saints. This is not going to be a cakewalk. Oh, we're going to do this and we're going to do that. It was pandemonium when the Saints lost. They literally petitioned the NFL. Oh, my God, you got to give us that call. And I politely just said, you do understand, after that call, you tied the game up and you had a whole 2 possessions to win that game still, and you didn't do it. That's part of life. So, guys, tomorrow, King say, tomorrow we're going to go more into these Bears, the Bears game with the Rams, and we're going to go more into who's the other game tomorrow? I mean, Sunday.
Patriots, the big game.
The Patriots and the Texans. We're going to be deep into that tomorrow, guys. I'm sorry, tomorrow morning. And remember, my show is at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, not 9. I got to do something at 10 o'clock, so it's going to be 8 o'clock Central Time tomorrow. This is your boy Swag K3.
This non-casual podcast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or reused without the authorized written consent of the Not Move Podcast Network. Thank you, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.